How do they do that?
I no longer want to challenge.
How do you just constantly speak with phlegm?
It's easy when all you do is spit shit all day.
Greetings, Herald.
Greetings.
How fares your
Croissant.
quest to seal the breach?
I'm doing everything.
A task such as closing the breach is
Breach.
her generals, advisors, even her husband, Freud.
Husband.
Do everything within your power. But remember,
Power.
Remember.
I will try to follow in on
How do
Andraste's
they do
footsteps
this?
as best I can.
How do the French do
but
this?
look to Andraste for guidance. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next
Eliana. Eliana. Eliana.
All the obvious candidates paired
Candidate.
with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
How are the people?
I don't care.
I doubt what more do you wish to know?
Then why did you ask?
Farewell.
It's great because you went like pretty much all of Dragon Age 2 without skipping dialogue, and now you're like back to it.
May I have a moment?
Wow. You want to talk, baby?
Yes, Ambassador?
I'd like to discuss your parents.
Yes.
I can say exactly these words about this situation and what you're about to do as well.
A little sudden, but it's time someone made an honest man of me.
Very amusing. This is serious. I'd like to dispatch a courier asking the bands of House Trevelyan to align themselves with us. What are your thoughts? Should we approach your family for their formal support of the Inquisition?
You pick.
My parents are on a first-name basis with most priests in Ostwick. And I have a dozen cousins in the Chantry. When they hear I've been touched by Andraste, you'll have to stop them from giving you money.
I'll take that as a yes. Valroyo has noted your lineage. It gives the Inquisition some legitimacy, although not so much as we'd hoped.
Why not?
You are from Ostwick. Orlesian nobles consider the free marches somewhat quaint.
Buckorley.
Orlesians
How
are just
dare
baffled
they.
free marchers governing themselves without an empress to hold their hands.
A peasant might get away with that insult, but not someone of your stature. Speaking of which, I should thank you for your patience with the simple quarters. The accommodations in Haven are surely rough for someone of your birth.
This can't be what you're accustomed to, Ambassador.
One adjusts. I stay busy. It helps take my mind from our surroundings. And the cold. And the wildlife. And the lack of civilization for miles around.
I have the shit in the woods.
Why anyone lived here before we found Andraste's ashes, I cannot imagine.
Don't worry about me. Haven's more than livable.
Really? If that is how you feel, I'm pleased to hear it. Until next time, my lord.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most distinguished
Denerim?
of the realm. He's defeated Darkspawn, slain... Just don't ask him about it over dinner. He spares no detail.
Alright, what's this?
Perks. You're gonna pick your first perk. You have one perk point. You get
Okay.
one for every influence rank you get.
Okay.
Our best guess at safe, anyway.
I think these are categories, but yeah, these are also like these are they're all gonna have different bonuses.
Okay, okay.
So just like look over them before you pick.
Yes.
15 inventory capacity. I think the first one was 50% XP for something.
For only Codex entrants.
Okay.
So, fuck that.
XP is just like everywhere anyway. More money for things you sell. Woo! There you go. There's your first perk. Yay! Oh, there's something in Orlech.
Olech.
Orlech. Does this permanently consume power, or is it like just you need power?
I think it might be you need, but
Well, yeah, this is another one. So you just, now that you kind of have the idea, always read what the mission is and
Yes.
always read what option you're picking.
All right.
You do need to look if you want the best result.
okay. Soldiers have gone missing in a marsh reaches of southern Ferelden. It's largely uncharted. Finding them will be difficult, but the Inquisition's advisors are determined to find what happened and bring the people back alive. So, we won't rest. Search parties. Scouts.
So basically, it's like this is like sending Inquisition soldiers. The one on the far left is getting the person whose soldiers are familiar with the territory to send his soldiers, or sending agents. Like Leliana's agents, and that's the middle one. So whatever you think is better for finding them and bringing them back alive and figuring out what happened.
I
all
know
at
that the
once.
marshes are incredibly dangerous. A small party will just get themselves killed. Soldiers who know the area well are going to do much better, I feel, than just sending a masked squad of my own forces, who will overextend themselves and get themselves killed.
There you go. I don't know the perfect solution.
Yeah.
I never looked that up. I played the game on release, so they've been found, held hostage by Avar, who demand to meet the Herald of Andraste if they want to see people alive again.
Yeah.
So that might be a whole new area or
Yep.
something.
It's a new area unlocked.
Okay. Report. Influence.
I understand you are in charge of soldiers trampling my lawns and providing food to refugees scrabble my land. A plague, you sir, for speeding on the land. Oh, okay. I'm guessing that didn't go so well. Thank you for your kind words. Yay.
Wow, you did something well. Just incidentally. Getting like some gear from this. Amulet of Power. There's the Black Emporium. There's also now some interaction in Orlais as well.
This is done.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay. It's marked. I have not done the Black Emporium thing yet.
Yeah, no. There's only one choice here. This is where you just pick whatever, because there's only one choice. Area unlocked. So you've now unlocked that, unlocked
Yeah,
that.
it did consume power.
Okay, so it is consuming power. Okay. That's 4 power to unlock the Storm Coast, which sounds very much like an area you go to. And then there's something in Orlais as well. Oh, it has recommended levels. Cool.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Can I cancel?
It's like it, yeah.
Alright, I'll do that later.
Okay.
I'd rather be at the higher end of that threshold.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's nice for things when they do tell you, like, oh, roughly be around this area level.
There was no word
But
for
you're having multiple areas. You have like 3 different areas aside from the Black Emporium you can go to now, aside from that mission, so you're getting stuff.
Let's go to the hinterlands. Oh, look. You're gonna do that every fucking time, Rez. Just get over it.
Wait till you get your first trial.
Trial? Oh, okay. It's not my file. It's when I give my first
Yeah.
trial. Okay.
I did the first one, and then I just kind of forgot to do it, and then, like, I started accumulating the prisoners without realizing it, because I was always just out doing stuff.
I barely remember what happened last time. A lot of subquests.
Yeah, you were just running around doing a lot of side quests. The, like, only main thing you did was go to the hinterlands and find a town, and just kind of like learned that your help is needed, and then you immediately went off and started trying to do every side and miscellaneous task in the game.
This feels like a skit out of an epic NPC, man. Hello, the town is under attack. We need your help, Skip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to help this guy catch his chickens real quick, and then I'll totally deal with the demon infestation after. Promise. Comes back 50 levels later. Oh yeah, I forgot to come back here. And then you go here. And then do that. What?
What? Oh, it teleported to you. Hey.
How convenient. Food to go.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember what I was doing.
Your mom.
Haha, haha. Get in line.
You were not going down that way.
I know, because
everything was scaled higher down there. You were going upwards now.
Yeah. I was just looking to see what was down here. Let's see. Oh yeah, the lesbians. Yeah. Let's go. Help them do stuff, I guess.
Damn it, Ritz, where are you?
Brits was up your ass. You know where she
Rescued her
was.
from an attack by the Templars. She's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time. It's dangerous out here for everyone. I'm glad the Inquisition is trying to put things right.
Unlimited. Actually,
It's pretty limited because you use it up.
But you can just farm it. Like, that's what all this side stuff is here for. Every resource in the game, you can farm.
We're the Templars. They don't care who they kill anymore.
I've never heard of that before.
Where?
Where? Yeah.
This is it. Praise to you and the Inquisition for giving my husband justice. It won't bring him back, but his
We can't
spirit
give him
will rest
justice.
easy
Justice is
now,
over there.
as will mine.
I forget what happened to Justice, Nanders.
They just kind of like permanently merged together so that there really was no justice anymore and there really was no Anders anymore. And what you got instead was the broody motherfucker that decided to commit one of the worst terrorist attacks that Thetis has ever seen and started a big war between mages and Templars that then led to the conclave that led to these events.
Fucking demons, dude.
Yeah. What I love is, in like Awakenings and whatnot, you loved both of those characters. You loved both of them.
I love them so much.
And look at what they did.
Fucking mages. You know, I was a mage once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room full of rats. Rats make me a mage.
For the videos so far, I've just been cutting out most of you running around gathering shit for no reason. So there's like most of the footage is just not being used, and so it won't be adequately communicated how much time you spend just running around picking things up. But I feel like that could be a good thing.
So what are these shards, or do I have to wait?
It's nothing important.
Okay.
This is a side thing to do to get rewards. Unlike AC, where picking up feathers has literally no rewards.
It does have a reward. If you get every single feather, you get a cape that instantly makes you wanted by everyone all the time.
That's not a... Okay.
Yeah. What?
That's not a reward. You get, like, in this game, when you do these little things, you get XP, you get money, you get power, you get influence. You know, things that you want. Feathers were just pointless.
But they were your sister's feathers.
I hate the feathers. Yeah, you know, it's only feathers in one game, but I just call them feathers forever now.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
You were concerned about refugees starving?
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
Blankets.
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royale.
I just remember that Templars are all addicted to lyrium.
Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them.
At least this place isn't fucking coated in demons, you know? There's a few, but it's not covered. I feel like in the previous Dragon Age games, because of how frequently the mages we did talk to all turned to blood magic immediately after meeting them, seeing regular apostate mages out here in the wild not turning to that is kind of like, doesn't feel right.
Because it was a much different situation. It's where all the mages were either basically blood mages already, or they were in the circle. Now you have mages that would just be in the circle, now out in the wild, having to take care of themselves, and fucking failing at it.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Farewell.
And you as well.
I know this game.
Yes, I believe Redcliffe is like the main area that you do for this whole zone. Like your main quest here is Redcliffe.
Gotcha.
I know you won't be defending it from undead again.
You mean accidentally killing half the guard?
Yeah, including the guard captain, who they then had a cutscene funeral for because you killed him.
The hills weren't full of
Sacrifices were needed.
Here, maybe this will help.
It more than helps.
With this, I can fill these hungry bellies. Give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition.
You okay
No
over
one
there,
else is
dude?
helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong.
Power and influence.
Okay. It greatly disturbs me that Solus is liking just about every single action I do, and I am fucking watching you, Knife Ear.
well,
I am watching you
Think about it,
like
what
a hawk.
What do all these characters want from you?
Thank you.
And what do they want?
To support the Inquisition and to help the people.
Varric's mostly concerned with just people in general. He doesn't care about the Inquisition. Cassandra cares about specifically restoring order
No one will go hungry.
from all of this. Solus just specifically wants you to do anything and everything that will assist in the closing of the rifts and supporting the Inquisition, however you go about it. That's why he approves of everything, because you're doing everything.
Don't know how feeding poor people helps with the close the rift, but okay,
You
sure.
get influence, you get power. That's kind of your goal right now.
Characters take in the sum of all the things you do and don't take them piecemeal and out of context all the fucking time? What a crazy fucking thought.
Do you have the potion?
Here you go. The potion and
Shut the fuck up!
instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the Maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to
Praise
her
the
right
Emperor.
away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
Pick up a sword.
So Cassandra approved too.
Damn, that bitch old. I keep fucking doing that. I don't mean to.
It's funny because I never did this. So watching you do it's funny. I had like a inner monologue last time we played, just thinking about that. Like, huh, every player really does find a new way to make something look janky and broken. Like with your constant jumping. It's not speeding you up, sir.
If anything, it's slowing me the fuck down.
Yeah, in some instances it just slows you down.
Vista.
was broken because of those dirty mages and those damn Templars.
I was broken today.
Ah. So what do you think so far about combat in this compared to the prior games?
I don't have a whole lot of context to give it, but like since this is the only CRPG I've ever played, it feels like less like a CRPG now, and more like an ARPG.
Well, okay, so none of the Dragon Age games are CRPGs, but the first two were more strategy RPGs.
Yeah.
And this is just straight up like your standard console, more action-based, like third-person RPG.
If you told me this was Monster Hunter 3, I'd be like, okay, cool.
Do you think it's better this way or in Origins?
It's kind of sad to see it lose its original flavor, you know? Because this is obviously a game made to make money, as opposed to, you know, for whatever artistic reason you could think of.
Yeah.
And it really shows.
This was literally a big attempt to get Mass Effect players playing Dragon Age.
Yeah. Even though there was a whole fucking big deal where if you bought both Dragon Age and Mass Effect 2, you got skins for both games that were just OP as fuck in both games.
The Templars have secured a position ahead.
Cassandra kind of sounds like Arabic version of 7 of 9. You know?
Interesting.
Like that last line, it could have sounded like a report that would have come out of 7 of 9's mouth.
Now, what do you think about open world respawning enemies and materials and just this whole you go where you want, as opposed to there's locations on a map, you travel to the map and you progress through them in a pretty theme park way?
The only thing I would have changed about it is I would have set the respawn timer a little bit longer than it is. It's entirely too quick. But it being open world and the enemies respawning, I'm all for it. Because sometimes, you know, when you play
The refugees should be
games like this,
safer on the King's
it's not
Road
just
path.
about
We must still deal with
doing the story and the mission. Sometimes you just want to fucking crack some skulls open, you know?
Power!
From taking a camp.
Yes. It's a nice way to, like, represent things you doing actually having an effect.
Yeah.
As opposed to The Witcher 3, for example, where you go somewhere and you clear a bunch of enemies out of a camp, and what do you get?
Some gold.
Some shitty sword that you're just gonna sell. And that's it. That's all.
This was my father's prized weapon.
No, there's not even dialogue about it. It's just, there's a chest in the camp, and it's like that in every single camp, and then you get something out of the chest, and then you sell it. And that's all the effects. I like how this has more of a simulation to it. Or at least an attempted one. It's more than a lot of other games do.
I remember there's a secret involving a,
Yeah, you got like a little map pointing you to some waterfall. Loot! Ooh.
was that dragon?
Dragon scale something.
Should I go there and then do that instead?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's a puzzle.
Yeah.
In a game I played 9 years ago.
Is it a jump puzzle? Or is it worth a try?
The way is shut. Oh. The way is revealed.
Just had to ping on the right fucking pixel. Blood magic.
Ironbark. Now, see, here's a big fucking difference with this system and Origins. How cool is it right now to find Ironbark?
I mean, not at all.
Not at all. It was just some stupid fucking jumping puzzle. Do you remember how crazy it was to find Ironbark in Origins? Which, let me remind you, was a side quest?
There was a whole quest about it.
There was a whole side quest about it.
Yeah.
But you remember it, right?
Yeah, I had to fucking go into a goddamn forest, dig all the way the fuck my way in there, fucking fight off a bunch of ints.
And when you finally got Ironbark, you went to the smith, and you got to pick what he made with it.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
What was that?
I just found some crafting materials.
Yeah.
This looks like a good spot to find ingredients.
That's why I like a more narrative approach, personally, than this open world miscellaneous thing.
Mm-hmm.
You were in there.
Yeah. I'm looking for this.
Shard. And you're just gonna run it. This is why I spent 120 hours in this game. It's just, I did all this stuff. The game, I'm sure, could be much shorter if you just do only the story.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I mean when I said, like, the game's easy, you're always gonna be over-leveled, and you're always gonna have enough of everything. Because...
Hey, that didn't happen before.
Because you're gonna be playing the game like this. Where you're just running around and picking everything up. And doing every little thing. And the game rewards you excessively for that. Like,
yes.
It's not like, do the side quest to have enough of this or that. It's do the side quest if you want extra and to make it easier on yourself. Which I think is better, of course.
Are you saying the game isn't do this, do that?
I will be surprised if this game has anything that you still quote years down the line like Origins has. I'm just saying, like, Origins has so many quotable things. Which wood? Aren't these things terrifying?
They remind me of Wendigos.
These things are fucking terrifying.
And it's a lesser terror? It's a fucking greater terror. Sounds awful.
This game has a much nicer variety of enemies than in the prior games.
Can't trip you? No. Not gonna trip you?
Spawning a new wave.
Yeah.
Big damage.
Oops. Cute.